Okay, the bit I'm going to read now is actually when I first began writing it. This was the first thing I wrote, almost like the original beginning. The narrator is Vernon, chapter Whispering Prophets. If you saturate one of your senses in a particular way, for example your hearing like I am now, simply done with the help of a Sony Walkman, or is that Sony, like God and God, you can do extraordinary things, based around what others might say is a psychosis or a pathological anomaly, hypnagogic states of grandeur or simple delusional aberrations, la la, what my psychotherapist calls schizophrenia, as he hates any other term like psychiatrist, psychologist, as they are, as he says, completely different terms, practices, and to help his own paranoid fear of split personality, has to specialise in his much more holistic version of banter or medicine or Western consternation or experimentation. Anyway, I have to go to him because of the things that have happened in the past, where I got caught doing things normal people don't do. If I don't do them in the rain, then people see something a bit peculiar, then the police are called in, and then I either go to an institution or I go to my shrink, quack, folk doctor or whatever. These two are names he disassociates himself from for some reason. So, I am in Florence, and what I was trying to say before the voices in my head led me away from the point, if I could use a smiley face there I would, was that I knew that something was about to happen. I don't visit this Renaissance idyll for nothing, sitting in the perfect sight with a stunning waiter, beautiful pastry and perfect espresso. I know that something is about to happen. I'll describe the scene a little more. Firstly, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I have a Walkman on, and I'm listening to Miles Davis, extremely loud on a listening device so sophisticated that you wouldn't believe. When the American government read this chapter, they are going to have to invent it, so that their remote viewers have a better tool to help them see all the things that they maybe shouldn't see. My Walkman, and you don't have to believe me if you don't want, not only deafens me to the world at large, but it saturates me entirely. Not just the auditory areas of the brain, but all my senses intensify. It feels a bit like constant ejaculation. So, I'm listening to Miles better than anyone else has ever heard him, except maybe he himself, and I'm drinking coffee. My cells are probably vibrating in his rhythm. Oh, maybe I should describe myself a little too. My hair is black, I am very thin. Some people think that I am anorexic. I'm not. I just prefer smoking and drinking coffee to eating. Unless the food is good enough, then I will eat like the pig you all dream of. I like wearing red, but I don't. I generally wear chocolate brown, sleek in 60s. I look very smart. A shame it is, old women say, such a shame. So I'm sitting like an extra from La Dolce Vita. Not far wrong, as this Walkman makes me see either in intense colour, bleaching things out with sheer awe and size, or it makes me see in monochrome. At the moment I'm seeing in multi-techno fucking panorama vision, sponsored by Cola, and the world is mystifyingly, air-stoppingly crystal clear. Florence with the tones of sienna and crimsons and russets and greens on white marble. The piazza is full of modern, unassuming, some pretentious, beautiful people, lots of tourists. A lot of Swedish today, which incites my libido. There we go. My eyes are clearing, so I won't be able to describe our beautiful scene much longer. The head is quieting down and my body is vibrating, especially fast. My thoughts must stop because I am going. Must stop the thoughts thoroughly. As a result of my busy mind, I have in contrast made my silences utterly silent and focused to a depth so abstract that Carmine tells me I've achieved something terribly good. Silence. Did you, darling? You sit here, let me read this. Sit down, I've just got to do some reading, okay? Silence. Then, nothing. The world chugs off again in a high gear, slowly as if from the bottom of a tall mountain. All sounds inside. Shh, I'm recording now. All sounds inside and out have slowed down, and my visit seems to have checked itself. I haven't gone anywhere, me or my mind. What's happening? I thought I would be at some far-off destination. Shit, it's here. I'm visiting here. This sometimes happens, for what reason I don't know. You have to be fluid enough to go where it tells you to go, not the voices, it. Okay, so I'll get us through this. You may not have been online at a vision or as I call them, visits. Before so, here we go. I am very alert. The world is going monochrome. I am choosing red. The shadows prevail. Glares vanish, and here it is. I am visiting. I am visiting. There is a girl running in front of me. You, if you were in the square, you too would see a girl, but she might look as though she was skipping or gently jogging, if that is at all possible. Behind her you might see a man gently jogging behind her, about 100 meters at her back. I see panic in the girl. You don't. I see that the man following is a beast. I groan. Black. I am in the police station. I'll end that there for the first beginning of the book. Give a kiss, you.